Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the English to Takeaway podcast. This is episode number 44. My name is Jordan. I am an online English teacher and content creator. You may know me from such handles as English Lingo or English Lingo with Jordan. And as always, I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Richard.
Oh, thanks, Jordan. Hi, everyone. Richard here, also known as the Grammar Goat on social media. Like Jordan, as you know, I'm an English teacher and also a content creator. Jordan, last time we spoke, it was extremely hot in the Philippines. You had a heat
Yes.
wave, didn't you? And I can kind of hear in your voice that you've caught a cold. So how have you managed to catch a cold in the extreme heat?
Yes, today I'm sounding a little bit croaky, hoarse, to also drum up an interesting adjective there. And I would say that, yeah, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, but I knew it was coming because I messaged you and said I'm thinking, or I think I'm coming down with something.
Mm.
So I believe it's because I went in a pool and then from the pool into an air conditioned room. I have a feeling that's where it kind of came from. And also, Sophia's had a little bit of a lingering cough. So I would imagine that I've caught some stray germs from her too.
Ah, yeah, exactly. Well, sorry to hear that, mate. I guess rest up and hopefully you'll feel better in a couple of days, hey?
Yeah, we're not sponsored, but luckily I found some Fisherman's Friend. Um,
It sounds like an Alan Partridge episode, doesn't it? Are you an Alan Partridge fan?
I
Sponsored
am.
by Fisherman's Friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love I I love Alan Partridge. I always remember the Lexus skit that he did where he was, what was it, Alan? Yeah, he was calling Alan, wasn't it? It was Alan, 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 and it just continued on for such a long time, and unbelievable. He's so funny. I love Alan Partridge. Yeah, very good.
Oh, no, me too. But yeah, I'm sorry that you're under the weather, mate.
No
Apart
worries.
from being ill, what have you been up to the past week? Have you been up to much?
Not really. No, just just kind of getting ready for like different things that we're doing in terms of, like, as we know, playing pickleball. My wife played a pickleball tournament on Friday, and then I've got my tournament coming up at the end of the month. So, oh yeah, she stole my pickleball paddle. Actually, she said that she wanted to use it in her tournament, and she did okay. She did quite well. So that was it. I lost my paddle. Um, I had to go and buy another one on Saturday.
Have you
Yeah.
bought the same one again, or have you upgraded to a better one?
Um, I think I've kind of upgraded, I would say. But I just wanted to try something different because if I didn't like it, I can always go back. It's not a problem. But yeah, I wanted to try something a little bit different just to see what it feels like and how it performs and things. But yeah, I've only used it twice, but it seems okay. I just have to get used to it. Yeah, that's the only thing. So, how about yourself? What have you been up to recently?
Yeah, not a great deal. Watched the Eurovision Song Contest at the weekend with my daughter. So my daughter and I always watch it every year. It's kind of like one of our traditions, one of the things we do, and really enjoyed it actually. So I don't know, does it get much publicity in the Philippines? Probably not, but you might have seen it
Nah.
online. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
No.
I know that the UK did spectacularly well. Um,
Oh, as always, they got it. they got it horrendously wrong with the song this year though. It was so bad. I nearly swore there when I was going to describe how bad it was because it was just awful. But the winning song from Bulgaria, that's a really cool song. I don't know if
Okay.
you've heard it, but it's we'd say in English catchy. It's really catchy. It just stays in your head.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Nice.
when we heard it, we were both like, right, that is going to win, definitely. That's going to be the winner, and we were proved right. So
Ah,
yeah,
interesting.
we got a takeaway. We watched Eurovision together. So yeah, it was really cool.
And
Enjoyed it.
England, UK got 1 point, right? Great Britain got only 1 point. Isn't that, is that correct?
That's correct. They came last with 1 point. I'm
Right.
not sure who gave us the point, but that was generous.
And did they did they have part of the song in German or something? Like, was part of the song sung in another language?
It was, yeah, the chorus was in German, which was very weird. It was just a very bizarre, very bizarre song.
Yeah.
You check it out online, but it's just
Oh,
very bizarre. They got it spectacularly wrong, I would say.
but we're kind of infamous for being terrible at Eurovision, aren't we? Like, we really don't have a great track record in the Eurovision.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's very political as well, right?
Right.
The Eurovision Song Contest,
Mm.
and so for that reason, maybe we're often people don't vote for us. But yeah, it's just a terrible song, terrible everything. So check it out. But the winner was like fully deserved. It was an excellent, really
Awesome.
catchy tune. So yeah, it was good fun to watch. Really enjoyed it, and the diversity of Europe as well, and the number of countries in Europe always like never ceases to amaze. Basically,
Yeah.
it's just so cool seeing all the different nations and hearing all the different songs and all the different productions as well that
Cool.
they put on. So it was good. It was good, mate.
And the next one is actually going to be in the winner's country, right? It whoever wins it gets to host it the following year. Is that right?
Exactly. So
Hmm.
next year, 2027, will be in Bulgaria in
Oh,
the
okay.
in the winning nation. So yeah, it should be fun. Should be interesting to watch.
Oh, cool.
Definitely.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not really. I would say doesn't get much traction over here and whatnot. But the one thing that does get a lot of views over here is Britain's Got Talent, because a lot of Filipinos go over to the UK or sometimes to America, and they join in like BGT or AGT, and yeah, they're usually singing, um, and Filipinos love to sing. Karaoke is like a deep tradition in Filipino culture. It's good.
Is there not Philippines has got talent? Is there not that show, or they just prefer the one in the UK and the one in America?
There is an Asia's Got Talent, I know that,
Oh,
but I think from a publicity point of view, um, Britain's Got Talent and America's Got Talent is a much wider reach. So if you do well on either one of those, generally you will become a bit more of a star and command more presence on stages, and I think around the
mhm.
world and things like that. So yeah, they're more prestigious, I think, in a sense.
And it's interesting what you said about karaoke in the Philippines because I
Mm,
actually I didn't know that. Obviously, I know that it's very popular in Japan, for example, but
yep.
I didn't know it was so popular as well in the Philippines. I mean, there was where I live in Herne Bay, which is the the town, there was karaoke the other night in one of the pubs because I was walking with my son and our dog, and it was horrendous. I mean, the singing coming out there, it sounded like cats were being seriously strangled from the pub. I mean, it's kind of like a drunken
Yeah.
activity, I would say, karaoke in the UK. What about in the Philippines? Do they have like dedicated bars where you can go to do karaoke, or do they have the rooms that you can hire like in Japan? How does it work?
Um, you're right on both fronts. Like there are places that you can go to. I think there are pubs, bars that you can go to as well. Um, but simply put, there are people singing karaoke pretty much anywhere. So as long as as long as you've got a smartphone, a speaker, and a microphone, they will be singing karaoke. Like we were walking the dogs a few weeks ago, and there was a woman just at the side of the road, just sitting with a maybe a husband or family member, just singing away um, by herself, and yeah, didn't really care that people could hear. No, no problem being in public. It's not an issue. Yeah, people love to sing karaoke anywhere. It's hugely popular here.
Are you a good singer, Jordan? Do you like a bit of karaoke?
No, not at all. I'm absolutely terrified of it.
Oh, nice. Me too. Me too. I have an irrational fear of singing in public. I don't know why.
Yes,
I'm fine with public speaking. I'm fine. Give me a microphone, a big audience. I'm absolutely fine. But singing in public, even if it's in front of one other person, I'm terrified of it.
yeah.
You're the same.
In that sense, yes. But in Japan, when you've got your own like room with your mates and everything, and you're having a few drinks and stuff like that, that no problem. I'm comfortable. I'm okay, right? Because I feel like it's just a laugh. It's just we're just drinking and having a bit of fun. But if I'm in front of people like people that I don't know, in a massive pub or open space, no, definitely not. I can't do that.
No, I mean I'm tone deaf as well. Like I sound absolutely awful when I sing, literally terrible, terrible. I mean, to use like a Gen Z expression, like aura, like
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
word aura. If you've got aura, like you've got like kind of charisma, haven't you? And style and coolness.
yeah.
When I did my Delta in Poland, my like a teaching qualification in Poland. One of my friends on the course, he was a singer
Right,
and he had his own band and he had an incredible voice. And I remember being in a pub with him in Poland and there was a like a live band and he just like wandered up to them and said, "Oh, can I do a song with you?" And did like a cover of I think it was a Guns N' Roses song. Sounded
wow,
unbelievable, like the ultimate in kind of aura.
absolutely.
If I had tried that, I would have cleared the pub in 10 seconds, probably. It's one of those things, isn't it? You've either got it or you haven't, and I
Yes.
definitely haven't got it. I've got a terrible, terrible voice for singing.
Yeah, no, I'm not one for singing at all. I don't mind singing along in the car. That's all good. But no, definitely not in public, not in front of people I don't know. I would quite happily swerve that one and definitely not try it at all. Yeah, I'm the same as you in that sense, indeed. So I'm going to jump into a story that happened
Nice.
that happened yesterday, um, just because it's kind of funny, but it's not. And guess where it's from?
Well, it happened to you, or
No, 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 no. No, it's been
well, it
on.
must be from Japan then.
Bingo, it is from Japan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And do you remember? I think you brought this story to us. Do you remember the little baby monkey called Punch? Punch the monkey?
No, I do not. What was that?
It had been abandoned by its mother, and it had the cuddly, like this cuddly toy that it was. It became really world famous on TikTok, I think. Um, uh, Possibly the back end of last year or something. There was a monkey in Japan that had been abandoned by its parents and was being bullied by some of the other monkeys, and it had this stuffed animal, this stuffed toy that it kind of just clung on to. Yeah, I think maybe you mentioned it. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
So actually, it's involving that monkey again. Um, Two Americans decided it would be a good idea and funny to kind of dress up in like this kind of loudly coloured, brightly coloured suit, like I think it was a blue suit, and then they had kind of like an emoji face that they were wearing as well. They jumped into the monkey enclosure, so they were trespassing and jumped into the monkey enclosure for some weird apparent reason, and then eventually they were quickly whisked away and arrested, of course. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of gauge your thoughts on people's behavior around animals and, you know, tourists behaving badly in zoos and animals. What do you think about those kind of situations?
Do you think that they were drunk, these Americans? Do you think they'd been drinking, or was it a prank? Was it like were they filming it for social media, do you think? Because we've sometimes talked about this, haven't
Hmm.
we? This kind of culture of people, creating content where they're doing, should we say, illegal or illicit things for views.
Yeah, yeah, you might be right on that one. I'm not sure
Hmm,
really because I don't think it was like a spur of the moment thing. Like, it must have been planned, like to
yeah.
to rock up in an emoji head thing and a suit. Surely they had planned it. So I don't think it was like a drunken moment. No. Yeah, I think they planned it.
It sounds like a stunt, doesn't it? A social media stunt. I mean,
Mm,
so I'm a huge animal lover. I love animals, so
mm.
I would be totally against a stunt like that. In a zoo, anything that scared animals or put animals at risk. Yeah, I would be totally, totally against. Idiots, basically, aren't they, to do that? I don't see the point of doing that,
Absolutely.
especially in another country as well, where
Mm.
we've talked about this before, haven't we? Where you have different cultural conventions and different, but behaviors. But that kind of behavior would be unacceptable anywhere, wouldn't it? So,
Yes.
yeah. What's your view on it, Jordan? I'm sure same as mine, right?
Oh, 100%. You know, I think that they should be blacklisted from
Mm.
um, going back into Japan. I think it's to do something like that, like to plan it, to kind of, as you said, maybe they were filming it. I don't know, but to actually go through with it is just completely wrong. And yeah, they should be punished. They should be blacklisted. They shouldn't be allowed to return to Japan, I don't think. So yeah. it's it's a very strange thing that I don't know why people seem to gravitate towards stupidity when they're around animals. It seems a little bit, I don't know, it seems a little bit weird that there are some people that just like to do silly things when they're in the environment of animals. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, well spotted on the story. Yeah, I'll have to check it out and read a
Yeah,
bit more about it. But yeah, we'd say despicable, wouldn't we? Despicable behaviour, I think, to do
100%.
something like that.
I've got
Yeah, yeah.
I've got an interesting part that we've done a couple of times, and let's try and see if we can come up with, like, do a little bit of word tennis, come up with some
Sure.
ideas of other names that we can call people instead of idiot, right? So you use the word idiot, which was great, um, but there are plenty of other words that can be used. But yeah, let's try and see if we can come up with some ideas other than the word idiot. So, do you want to try and kick us off?
Okay, sure. How about we say this as well? Like the first person to laugh loses as well.
Okay, that'll probably be me. Yeah, go for it.
All right, ready? Numpty,
Cretin.
plonker,
Mm. Moron.
imbecile,
Oh, good one. Um, oh, without swearing. I'm trying. Let's have a look. Plank. Plank is a good one.
twit.
Tool.
You got me.
Yeah, he's a tool. It's a weird one, isn't it? Why would we say that? Yeah, it's a strange one. But yeah, good.
I can't think of any more, but yeah, they're good ones. My personal
Mm,
favourite is probably plonker.
mm.
I quite like that one. Very British.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with the really good TV series, Only Fools and Horses, you should definitely check it out because that's where Plonker became extremely famous. Yeah, that was where I think most people remember it from, I would imagine.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely agree. Very much our generation as well, isn't it? That TV
Yes,
show.
yes,
Yeah, definitely.
100%. Yeah, it's really good in those terms actually. You know, they're doing silly little things, and he makes a mistake. The character's name is Rodney, and then the other character, Del Boy, just turns around and goes, "You plonker, Rodney." Um, it's a very good, yeah, it's a good way, and it's not hurtful as well. Like I don't think it's very hurtful, and it's quite it's quite a good. I don't want to say it's great to use, but it's an acceptable addition to using idiot as well. So if you don't want to use that, you've got something else to use.
It's kind of like a soft insult, isn't it? I would describe it. It's not too harsh, I think, if you
Yeah,
call someone a plonker.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I would agree with you on that one. Um, it's not going to really hurt someone's feelings.
No, we'll have to definitely put that in at the end as part of our English to take away, I reckon, a plonker.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good one. Very British, isn't it? Superb.
Definitely.
I'll tell you as well. One thing that I've been watching a lot on YouTube. Don't know if you watch it.
Okay.
Beard meets food. Do you watch that
Yes,
channel?
yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I think we've spoken before, haven't we, about speed eating and we did an episode about hot dogs once, didn't we? And
Yes.
but yeah, with my son actually, we've been watching a lot of Beard Meets Food recently, and I I love that channel. It's very, very entertaining, and I love watching him when, especially when he's in America, like traveling around the different diners and having these huge, huge meals within a certain time limit. So yeah, I've basically been binge watching Beard Meets Food recently as well with my son.
Awesome. And actually, Adam, the guy that runs it, he, I believe, studied English linguistics or English literature at university. So his vocabulary in the videos, it's fantastic. It's really, really good. Like sometimes the words that he comes out with, how he describes something, is really entertaining.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody is interested in watching something a little bit light-hearted and they want to check out some interesting vocabulary, yeah, he's very good, very, very good. Yeah, and he doesn't really have a thick accent as well, which is quite good.
No, exactly. But yeah, like very, very entertaining. And off the back of that, my sons really want to do with me a 10,000 calorie challenge where we eat 10,000 calories in one day. And I mean, my sons have been discussing it for weeks, you know, and planning out all of the things that they'd like to eat in one day. I mean, it's going to cost me a fortune, Jordan, in food for one day, with the three of us eating 10,000 calories each. But I might try and make a video out of it and
That's
see
in,
how it goes. But
that's
I was going
incredible.
to ask, you, like, if you were going to do a 10,000 calorie challenge,
Yes.
what do you think you would have to eat in one day? Tell me your thoughts.
Um, you got to start off with a full English.
Of course. Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Like naturally, that's you gravitate towards the full English. Um, so that's a given. That's definitely a given. And then you got to be careful, right? Because you could go with pasta and things, but that's incredibly dense and heavy, right?
So heavy, so heavy.
So you've got to be really, really careful. I would probably have to go with more meat products than anything. You've got to kind of go with more of a meat rather than any bread or pasta, the carbohydrates, etc. Um, so probably you've got to go with things like steaks or grilled chicken. A good a good roast chicken would be quite a nice one, or a good roast beef or something like that could be a good way to go.
I'm
What
not
else?
sure that grilled chicken though. I'm not sure that grilled chicken and steak is the way to go though, because I think they're not very calorific, are they? Those kind of foods. I get your
Yeah,
thinking, like you don't want to be too full, and but I think you've got to go full send basically with high calorie dishes, haven't you?
yeah.
But you're right. You don't want stodge. You don't want too much stodge.
I think what you could do if you're somebody who loves it, you could go with like ice cream. Like ice cream would be a massive spike, but again, it's whether or not you can stomach it because it's so damn cold. Um, After a few minutes, you might end up with cramp and brain freeze and everything. So, but ice cream would be a good shout in that sense. You could pack in at least 5 or 6 thousand calories in one go with ice cream. What would be your go-to? What would you go with?
Yeah, yeah. Well, so the only rule that my sons have given me is no liquid calories, so no
Okay,
milkshakes,
okay.
no things like that. But ice cream is in there, so yeah, definitely ice cream. Start off with the full English, as you said. So the
100%.
sausages, bacon, eggs, fried bread, Krispy Kreme donuts as well. A whole maybe probably
Ah.
a whole box of those, so a dozen Krispy Kremes to graze on throughout the day. Um, and
Interesting.
then one thing that you didn't mention, mate, but was right in there for me is pizza.
Okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So like a large Domino's pizza, probably with pretty much all the meat and stuffed crust
Yeah,
that you can cram on there.
yeah. The cheese will skyrocket the calories for that one, won't it? Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly, and
Yeah,
some probably some greasy burger as well. Like Five Guys burgers, and
yeah.
that's why I said it's going to cost me an absolute fortune,
Oh, you.
to do it. But
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna be bankrupt by the end of that challenge.
yeah, but it sounds fun, doesn't it, to do? So I'll let you know when we're doing it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Maybe you could join in. You could join in remotely, Jordan.
Just checking
And
in.
the four of us could do it. Yeah, exactly.
Would
But
you would you do like would you and your sons would you ever do like the actual eating challenges where you've got like 40 minutes to complete something or 1 hour to complete something? Would you ever try something like that?
for sure, yeah, I would love to try that because I've been watching Beard Meets Food.
Yeah.
I would love to try it, but without a doubt, I think it's so much harder than it looks.
Oh God,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
they make it look so easy, don't they, on when you watch it on YouTube, but it's not. I mean, I think yeah, I would love to try it, but it's obviously so much more difficult than it looks.
Yeah. There's a lady who also does it. I think her name is um Carolina eat Carolina eats kilos or Catalina eats kilos.
Mm.
Man, she is incredible as well. Like she's similar to that Adam. You know, they're not big people.
Mm.
He's extremely lean. He's very fit and healthy as well. He goes to the gym a lot. And I think I can't remember her name exact. I think it's Catalina, but she also eats and does these challenges. She's incredible. I don't know how she finishes them either. It's just that they are phenomenal at putting away food. But their diet is spread out over the week, isn't it? Like I think I watched a breakdown of his uh, weekly consumption, and if he does something like 5,000 calories one day, he will then scale back the next 2 days and he'll probably only have like 400 or 500 calories each of those days. So it kind of balances it out over the period of the week so that he's not actually eating beyond what the normal intake of calories would be. So there's a little bit of science behind it too.
Would you try one of the kind of speed eating, or one of the eating challenges where you've got a time limit to eat everything? Would you try that as well?
There's one that I really wanted to do, but I didn't ever get the chance to in Japan, and that was the gyoza challenge. They had I think 100 gyozas. Um, I really wanted to try. I love gyoza. I really love gyoza. So um, I just wanted to try that. I thought that would be quite fun to try.
So was that presumably that was in Tokyo? Was it in one place, or is it a common challenge across many different restaurants? That challenge.
I think it's. I think it's in Yokohama, I believe.
All right.
So next to Tokyo. I don't know if it's widespread, if there's other restaurants that do it, but yeah, I know that it's definitely popular in Yokohama, I believe. So, but there are quite a few in Japan actually, in Tokyo. Um, you've got, I think, ramen. You've got fried rice. What else? You've got maybe udon, I think, as well. So yeah, there are some interesting all you can eat or like food challenges, I should say. So, um, but yeah, I've not tried one yet. How about you? What would be the one that you really want to try?
Well, I was just going to ask you firstly, like, with the gyoza one, 100 gyoza, do you remember like what the time limit was for 100 gyoza? Was it an hour or was it half an hour or are you not sure?
It must be 1 hour, I think. It's got to be
Was
one
it?
hour. Yeah, I think so. Um, yeah, it must be about 1 hour. Yes. Yeah.
Maybe that's for our 100th episode, Jordan. We need to meet over in Japan and do the hundred, for the 100th episode, do the 100 gyoza challenge maybe.
Absolutely. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. What would be your one that you really want to try?
It'd probably be a burger one because I really love burgers.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
obviously it'd probably be a huge burger challenge probably. But yeah, I've never tried one, but talking about it with you, let me see how the 10,000 calorie challenge goes first. If I can manage to do that, and if I can manage to do that, then maybe I'll check out doing another food challenge with my sons. That might be quite fun actually. But the only
Yeah.
problem is, Jordan, they refuse to be on in my videos, my sons. They refuse.
Do they really?
Yeah, so
Ah.
I don't know. I'd have to convince them somehow to be on the video, and then we could do it together. But
That would be awesome
yeah,
if you can.
I have to check it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. How about in the Philippines near you? Are there any food challenges, or you're not sure? You haven't investigated
No,
properly.
I don't think there is. I think in Manila maybe. But yeah, around here I've never seen anything really. Never heard of any challenges. So I think in the bigger cities, maybe like Cebu or Manila, perhaps, but no, around here, no, there's nothing. Um, yeah, otherwise it'd be interesting. I'd love to give it a go, definitely. I think, I think a pizza one would be good as well.
A pizza one would be good, yeah. Although I think watching the beard meets food pizza ones, I think as soon as it goes cold, eating the crust
Yeah,
is apparently like eating cardboard, right?
yeah,
It's super tough. But I agree, like yeah, a pizza one would be good. I saw this crazy video, right? With it wasn't with Adam, but it was with another competitive eater. I think he was maybe like the number one in the UK competitive eater, very lean guy, again,
okay,
like you'd never guess. And he was up against a YouTuber,
yeah.
and then they did a challenge, and then it would be him versus one person, and then he won obviously. Then the competitive eater versus two people,
Ah, yeah,
then
yeah.
versus three people, then versus four, versus five, and I think he got up to like versus five people, so
Wow.
five against one. It was crazy what he was
Yeah.
managing to eat, and the speed that he was eating at
Ah,
was insane. So
they don't
yeah,
chew.
very impressive.
It's
No, I know.
it seems like they just gulp it down like they're like a drink. It's very strange how they can quickly devour food. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's incredible. But no, that sounds awesome. Yeah, let me know when you're going to do it. I'm intrigued to see how you fare doing it.
The 10K challenge one?
Absolutely, yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Will
awesome.
do. Will do.
Shall we get into the English to take away?
Let's do it. Let's do it,
All
Jordan.
right, go ahead.
Yeah, let me kick things off. Lots of interesting language today. Okay, a couple of adjectives firstly to describe your voice,
Yes.
because you know your voice is a lot deeper than normal. Um, Croaky and hoarse to
Yes.
describe a voice that is well, breaking up a little bit and
Yes.
slightly deeper, I guess, than usual as well. You'd be hoarse or croaky, wouldn't you?
100%. Very good. Um, I liked how you described um, the Bulgarian Eurovision song. You said it's very catchy and it means very memorable. You can listen to it once and you want to listen to it again and again, and it plays in your head even
Cool.
when
To continue on
you
the
are not
adjective
listening to
theme,
it.
another
That's what
adjective.
catchy is.
So you were talking about a suit that was very brightly coloured, and you described it as loud, a loud suit,
Mm,
which I thought was a really nice use of the adjective loud. Obviously, people would know it
mm,
as loud as in a high volume, but also we can describe brightly coloured things as being very loud as well. So yeah,
yes,
loud.
100%. Um, Not many people know, especially if they're not interested in learning British English, but we have it in our podcast title, and that is takeaway. We ordered a takeaway. So in America, I think it's takeout. They usually say um, but in England we say takeaway. So it's food that you will either order and go and pick up, or um, it'll be
Nice,
delivered
nice.
to your
Okay.
home. But yeah,
On
we
to
say
staying on the
takeaway.
food theme, a nice phrasal verb. If you talk about someone that can eat a lot, you can say, you know, oh yeah, he eats a lot, or you could say he can put away his food. So to put away food basically means to eat a lot and also to eat quickly as well, right? You could say he's really putting it away. So he's eating really quickly.
Yes, perfect, nice. The next one that I had here was you describing yourself as tone deaf. And that means that you're not musical. You're not very talented at music, and you can't really hear the rhythm. You can't really understand the beats and everything. So we often say someone is tone
Definitely
deaf
me.
when they're not very
Okay, the
musically
next one
talented.
is a synonym for to avoid doing something or to avoid something. You were talking about singing, and you would say, or
Mm,
karaoke in public. You said, I would happily swerve
yes,
that. So to swerve something, to avoid something.
yes, nice, very good. And yes, if anybody asked me to sing in public,
Me too.
I
Me
would
too.
definitely swerve it and hide in the toilets. Social media stunt. I liked this. So, a social media stunt is something that has been planned, staged, and it's basically to get a reaction. So, when we say it was a stunt, it's something that was planned in terms of trying to get a reaction out of someone or a group of people, or even media coverage. So yes, I liked how you described um, the
Nice.
zoo
Okay, last one from me. Another
incident
phrasal verb.
as a social
The
media
meaning
stunt.
is to remove someone very quickly from a place. We would say to whisk someone away.
Mm.
So, for example, in a nightclub, if someone's really, really drunk, the
Yes,
bouncers might whisk him away. So to remove very, very quickly.
that's true. Yeah, nice. And the last one, you described um, calling someone a plonker as not being harsh. So harsh is the term that I want to highlight here. It just means it's not very hurtful. It's not very strong. Um, so if you say something is harsh, it's quite strong. It can be quite hurtful in terms of insults. But you'd said it's not
And
very
we've got to have
harsh,
plonker as well in there,
meaning
haven't we? We've got to
it's
have a number
quite
11 this
soft in
week.
that
So
manner.
as
Yes.
a word to describe an idiot, a plonker as well is a great one.
Yes.
All right, let me recap. We had lots of adjectives at the beginning. We had
Absolutely.
hoarse or croaky to describe a voice, a catchy song or a catchy tune, a loud t-shirt or a loud
Yeah.
suit, so brightly coloured, a takeaway, put away something, so put away
Hmm.
food, to eat a lot, tone deaf,
Yeah.
to swerve, a stunt, like a social media
Yeah.
stunt, to
Hmm.
whisk someone away. I didn't write down your last one. What was your last one, Jordan, before plonker? Harsh, that was it. So harsh, and a plonker at the end. There we go.
Harsh. Harsh.
Nice.
There we go. Absolutely. Great list. Very, very good indeed. Lovely, different
Cool.
array of of vocabulary that they can use.
Yes, of
Fantastic.
course. So
Very good indeed.
thanks everyone for listening. As
Can you give
always,
the email
email us
address,
in
please?
your questions, your news stories, grammar questions, English to takeaway pod at gmail.com. We'd love to get your emails and we'll make sure we include your English language questions or include your news stories in the podcast. Thanks so much for listening. That was episode number 44. Jordan, go and rest up. Hope you feel better and eat those fisherman's friends and see
Yes,
everyone.
will do.
See everyone in the next episode. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.